Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you, and I hope you all are safe. Maybe excited for my class, so I'm here to teach you SST Standard 3 Chapter 15. So it's a new chapter. Today we will start the new chapter, and the chapter name is Transport and Communication. So before starting the chapter, I request all of you to please stay at home and enjoy your quality time with your family members. You can enjoy like playing the ludos, carom, video games. In fact, you can complete your homework which you received on online classes. These instruction I am giving you every day in every online classes, so please take it seriously. It's not a joke, and I am not giving any joke. It's a serious. So please complete your all homework in good handwriting, because once the school will open, I just want all the homework, because I have all the records. So it's better that you can complete your all homework in your fair copy. Please complete it in good handwriting, legible handwriting, and use dark pencil. Still now, if you have not completed, then please complete it. You can go through the website and you can check the homework, and then you can collect from there and you can complete it in your fair copy. And I might guess that you guys had completed your healthy and delicious breakfast. So eat healthy and stay happy at home. And whenever you are going to eat your meals, please wash your hand properly so that you will be safe from the COVID-19. We know that it's a very pandemic virus, COVID-19. Because of these virus, we can die also. So for our protectness and your family protect, please be careful and do not interact with other person, because it's a virus. It's like spreading from one person to another. So it's better that we can be at home. You can attend the online classes and you can read the books in your free time. So let's start the chapter 15, Transport and Communication. It's page number 80. So I'm going to read line by line so that you can understood carefully. And if you don't have the book, then please purchase it as soon as possible. So let's start the chapter. I'm reading, you also read with me. So we all need to go from one place to another. In earlier classes, I told that we all need that something so that we can go from one place to another, means the transport. So you come to school from home every day. So whenever you are come to school from home, then you need some vehicles so that you can come from one place to another. So people travel for work. Sometimes we also travel for fun, for instance going on holidays with our family. So sometimes we can travel from one place to another for our work, and sometimes we travel for our enjoyment and for our fun, for the holidays with our families. So traveling is also very important in a part of our life. So how do we travel to other places? So here one question is there, that how do we travel, especially if we can go for many, we can say that we can go for one place to another. It can depends on the distance, that how many distance we have to cover for how many hours. So for that it depends to the place that where we want to go. So especially like suppose we want to come from school to home, then we use to bus, and maybe you use to car, vehicles, and then bicycles. So for that we use different vehicles to travel from one place to another. So for that, for different places, we need different vehicles. We need different vehicles to travel from one place to another, So name the vehicles you would use if you were going to. So here are some questions are there, and you have to write down which vehicles have you used to go from that places. So it's the homework, you should complete it in your book, no need to complete in copy. So see, blank is there. In blank you can fill that which vehicles you should use in these all portions, in these all places. Like for local market, if you want to buy some things, your needs, your daily needs. So on that local market, which vehicles you used, that you have to write down the vehicle's name. Then a neighbor's house, you use the buy food or whatever vehicles is there, then you can write down in second blank. Then another country, suppose you wants to go from one country, like from one country to another countries, then on that place which vehicles you used, that should write down in that blank. And your ancestral village or town means your old villages or your town. So you want to go from cities to your old villages or from your town, then on that place which vehicles you would used. So there are 4 questions is there, and you have to complete it in your book, no need to complete it in your copy. You can take your help, your parents help, or you can take your elders help. So the first topic is the means of transport. What is the meaning of means of transport? So in first line it is written, the different types of vehicles that we use to travel are called means of transport. So the vehicles which we use to travel, like suppose we want to go from one place to another, so that vehicles we used on that, which type of vehicles, so that is called the means of transport. The vehicles which we used to travel from one place to another, so that is called means of transport. Next line is, they help people and goods to move from one place to another. The vehicles, it can help the people also and the goods, like our clothes or anything, our heavy goods are there. So that it can help, vehicles helps that the people and the goods also to move, means to move from one place to another. Next is, we cannot use the same means of transport for all time. Exactly, we can't use the same vehicles or all the times. Like suppose you want to go your neighbor's house, then on that time you can't use the like cars and vehicles. You can use your foot or you can walk and you can go from that places. So for sometimes we should not use any one vehicles in all different time, in all different places. We can use the different vehicles at the different times. The vehicle we use depends on how far we have to go and how much money we can spend. The vehicles which we used, it can depends that how far we want to go, how much distance is there, and how much money we can spend. Suppose if we have a lots of money, then if we want to go from one place to another, then we can go with a very expensive transport like air transports. But we have a very less amount that we can travel on trains, then we can travel on trains. So it can depends also that how far we have to go and how much money we can spend on the transport. It also depends on how much time we have. Exactly, like suppose we want to reach sometime like from Delhi to from Kolkata or from Kolkata to Delhi in 1 hour, or then if train is there, it can possible with train. Then if we can depends on the time, then we can travel with the train also. But it can takes too much time like 2 hours, but we have to reach their place at 1 hour, then we can't go with trains. We have to use on that time aeroplane, so that we can reach that places at the same time. So for that it can depends on the time also that where we have to go. So the first means of transport, we have a 3 means of transport: land transport, air transport and water transport. These all 3 transport, it is very important, and we can use this transport in different places. So first of all, we have a land transport, vehicles that travel on land. So with the help of land, we can understood that the vehicles which they can travel on land, not in air, because we are talking about the land transport. So the vehicles which travel on the land are called means of land transport. Like for instance, examples are there like the cars, trucks, trains, buses and scooters. So these all are the means of transport which we can use on land. So these all are the example of land transport, which is very so the next line, from next line we will see in the lecture number 2. So please guys watch the lecture number 2. Till that, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Thank you and have a nice day.